himself intimately with last-minute details and checks to ensure our comfort and safety.
Of course,
Sue said. Go ahead and settle in. We will be ascending soon for our departure from Madrid.
And we go non-stop all the way from Madrid to Bangkok?
Sue asked. He nodded. That's right. Neil is trying to make a point, so we will make the trip as quickly as possible. If our demonstration flight interests a company in commissioning a ship for commercial use, then it would likely stop at several major cities en route. First, we have to prove her viability, show that she will be quick, comfortable, and reliable over such a distance. He smiled. I think it will be a rather easy test for her. When he left, Vanessa found the room suddenly felt empty. Yes, she told herself, Jordan Wexler is quite a man. She looked forward to seeing more of him on the trip. She would have to see just how proprietary Sue felt toward him. Sue went into her cabin to unpack, leaving Vanessa to take a closer look at the lovely room and its impeccable appointments. She decided the room was seductive. It wrapped you in sensual comfort and enticed you to stay in it. With the right man, she could see never leaving it.
Hey, Van,
Sue called through the open connecting door.
Would you mind if we swapped rooms?
The question surprised her. I guess not. What's wrong with yours? Vanessa asked.
I think it's backward,
she said, laughing. She came in and looked around at Vanessa's room.
These two rooms are mirror images of each other. For some reason, the other one makes me feel funny. This one feels better.
Although she was sure that Jordan affected them both more than the room, Vanessa agreed. She closed her suitcase and traded door keys with her friend.
Thanks,
Sue said.
I'm being silly, I know, but then you know I'm a silly person sometimes.
It's fine, Vanessa told her as she took her bag in the other room. I actually like this room better. It was true. There was something about the room that felt right. She wondered if it was the same something that made it feel wrong to Sue. Do you want to take a look around after we unpack? Vanessa asked.
No, I want to go to the lounge.
She grinned sheepishly. Jordan gave me a few names of some rich men who are on this trip who might be convinced to support my clinics. I see no reason to waste time in hunting them down. Vanessa grinned. Although she was a top fundraiser, she knew that when Sue was on the prowl, it was often for more than donations. Of course you'll start with the ones who are both rich and attractive, Vanessa laughed.
Well, a girl has to prioritize. How about you?
Vanessa suddenly felt lazy. I might just take a nap.
See you for dinner then,
Sue said, and shut the door. Chapter 2. Vanessa slowly unpacked her things, putting them away in dresser drawers lined with cedar. Then she undressed and put her travel clothes away. A soft cashmere robe hung in the closet with a note saying that it was a gift. An elegant touch, she thought, as she slipped into it, feeling the luxurious caress of the supple fabric on her bare skin. Not as arousing as the touch of a lover, but not bad, she thought. She had noticed a wet bar near the porthole, and she went to it and poured herself a drink. She took it to the viewport and sipped it as she watched workers checking and double-checking things on the ground below. The idea of a nap called strongly. She grabbed her empty suitcase from the bed and was stuffing it in the closet when she heard a knock on the door. She opened it to find Jordan. "Hello," she said. Then, noting his surprised look, she felt awkward. "I'll bet you're looking for Sue," she said. "She asked to swap rooms." He smiled broadly and warmed her. Did she? She thought he seemed to take some meaning from it. It struck her that Sue had known he was coming. Swapping rooms was a ruse she knew Vanessa wouldn't mind in the least. She intended to go to the lounge and track down some people you mentioned to her. Excellent, he said. I see no reason to disturb her then. His gaze seemed to envelop Vanessa. His eyes sparkled and she felt warm and flushed. I just finished my official duties as meter and greeter, he said. With everyone safely tucked in and accounted for, I wanted to see if you are settling in well. Everything is wonderful, she said.